Good afternoon. I want to talk today about being lady bosses and practical money management, inspirational women out there that I have found that have really helped me in an area that I am not naturally inclined towards, like the details, financial money management for my business, and being really good for me personally, like having really big goals and then making sure I have practical implementation, practical steps that are implemented in my business to help me succeed in my goals for my business. So I have been I've been really working on this since like 2015. It's like kind of like hand in hand with my spiritual journey, like really being proactive. So the first one, I was like, because I was reading books on for women, for money blocks, for trying to succeed, and with like financial abundance, wealth goals, and bringing just every all aspects of like proper practical money management. And all these books that I had found were like, they're practical, they're great tips, but it was like I wasn't absorbing any of the actions, any of the information in it. It was like, okay, this is nice to know, but it's not helping me. Like something's blocking me from like going for this and or being able to do this. And the Amy Young, who's on YouTube, super amazing. She's like a really great coach and has a great YouTube channel for like empowering women. She is so awesome. She had recommended Denise Duffield Thomas from luckybitch.com. It's like, yeah, luckybitch.com. She's a gorgeous Australian, and she is so full of positivity, and she's so motivating and inspiring in how she does things. And just, I was like, oh my gosh, everything that like I have always like apologized for or have not been confident about with myself, it's like it's okay. It's like not apologizing for big goals and whatever that means for us as women. And some like if you want like $1 million business or $1 million business or profits, like $1 million profits in your business, or if you just want like an extra $1,000 a month, or if you just want to be able to take like some more vacations every year. um, Sorry, if you want to be able to take more vacations every year, like that is okay. Like not apologizing for that, and not only that, like owning what you're wanting to do, what goals you're trying to reach, and actually putting steps in your life to actually obtain them. And she talks a lot about like incrementally upgrading, and which has been amazing. I'll share 3 things that I have done that have been massive in my life that she had recommended. But she's on, so luckybitch.com is her website. She has a great blog covering all sorts of topics for lady bosses. Even if you don't run your own business, this is great, like how to manage our money better. Yes, because like women entrepreneurs and like women have like, we have weird ass blocks, like weird mental money blocks and fears and stories we tell ourselves about like why we can't be successful. And um, so anyway, so she's so great for just like helping us clear all that shit out, because it doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve us as women. It doesn't serve to empower us, like keeping ourselves small out of fear of rocking the boat or whatever else is like holding us back. So she's so good at helping us uncover that shit and getting it out. But I was gonna say, so she has a great podcast. It's like short, sweet as well, and she like in YouTube videos that are just like all kinds of topics on like how to price, how to deal with difficult clients, how to like get a really good money management team, how to like just great tips on how to manage our businesses better, how to just deal with the fears that come up, everything. She is so good. She has made like the biggest impact on me by far. I was like, oh my goodness, I just absolutely adore her. And she's just so motivating and inspirational. And like permission to be successful is at hand for us. So and then she has 2 really good books. I have read the second one. Her first book was like Lucky Bitch, and then the second one's Get Rich Lucky Bitch. And I think they're both on Amazon, but you can I think also download them as well. And highly recommend like Get Rich Lucky Bitch. Super good. It's so good. She like one of the first steps you take like in order to like reach goals that we set for ourselves is forgiveness work. And as unsexy as that sounds, it is so big. She talks about how important it is in the book, but I can't tell you how amazing it is. You basically and it's worth it. It's so worth it. I wrote pages and pages of stuff. Just like you, basically everything that you are still hanging on to in your current life that you're still upset about, and in any situation, person, yourself, anything that you are beating yourself up over, forgiving it. It's what is it, Ho'oponopono? It's basically a version of that, the Hawaiian forgiveness and letting go and releasing all the past, to tell, clearing all those old stories that keep yourself feeling guilty or small or held back, letting it go so you can move forward and create your future. It's so beautiful, but highly recommend all aspects. So her podcast, her YouTube videos, her blog, and her books, and that would be amazing. And I was going to say, so 3 things I have done. I have because of her, because she talks a lot about incrementally, oh my gosh, incrementally upgrading, slowly upgrading our personal lives, our businesses. We're not trying to become overnight successes. We're trying to incrementally upgrade. Incrementally. I'm having such trouble saying that. Upgrading over time, because as we are upgrading everything in our lives slowly, new fears, new mental blocks will come up for us that we have to deal with and clear and release and overcome. So it's not like you do, where you're at currently, you're not one and done. You do forgiveness work one time and then you're good. All your money blocks are gone. It's no, every step, the bigger you get, the bigger your business gets, the more your business gets, the more money you make, the more you're going to have to clear, overcome, and this, the more fears that will come up, and you just you have a process for getting over it. And she really recommends EFT, energy healing therapies, all kinds of beautiful things that have resonated and have worked so well in my life. I just absolutely adore her. And besides, she's a Virgo. She talks about, and she's so grounding and detail. She's so good at helping people like me who are not in the details. I don't like getting into the weeds. I like big dreams. I like instantaneous results. I like just getting shit done. And she's like, no, you need to add these practical steps to make it happen. Consistency is key. So, and I was also going to say, I have upgraded my tax accountant, have a great tax accountant now, after being 10 years in my Muggle business. And then I finally got a bookkeeper. It's been 10 years. Do not be like me. If you don't have a bookkeeper yet, do not wait 10 years like I did, 10 fucking years. And having a bookkeeper finally, I'm like, why did I wait so long? And I was holding myself back. I was in fear of adding this. I would make up excuses saying, I'm saving myself money by doing my own bookkeeping. The only thing I was really doing, I was saving myself this amount of money and costing myself this much time when I could be working on actually things I enjoy in my business, because bookkeeping just drained me every time I did it. It stressed me out and it drained me, and it just made me just super anxious. Having someone else doing it that actually likes doing it saves me time, effort, money. The money I'm paying her, I'm able to make more money back doing stuff I'm actually good at, being in my zone of genius, which The Big Leap, I forgot the author's name. The Big Leap, great book for that as well. Working in your zone of genius, and anything that is not in your zone of genius, i.e. stuff that drains you, tasks in your business that drain you, outsourcing it as you can, as you grow, outsourcing those things so you can focus more and more on what you are best at, the actual service or product of your business or whatever that is. So a bookkeeper, don't be like me. Get the bookkeeper. Do not make excuses. Do not let fear hold you back. And I had to interview 3 bookkeepers, and I finally found one I like. So with that said, that's a huge step. Now my tax season is going to be the easiest it has ever been. It's never been easy. It's always been so stressful. Having myself as the bottleneck, and just putting myself out of the way. Bookkeeping is not my job. That's not my business. What am I doing? Why am I trying to force myself to be a bookkeeper for my business when I hate it and it hates me? And then I was going to say the third thing, I used to do this, house cleaning. I love, 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 love a clean home. And a clean home, I work from home, so a clean home, I work better, I feel better. I love, having a clean environment is just like the biggest upgrade for me. I used to clean my house myself, and I would basically spend all day Sunday, half my weekend cleaning. And I made it as enjoyable as I could. I tried to, play music, dance, and all that. But I finally got to the point I was like, I'm wasting like every weekend cleaning, and because I really do like a clean home. And I finally found this amazing girl. She's OCD. She's been with me for a couple years now, but she has been worth her weight in gold, because having a clean home, it's like if you're working from home as a business owner, having a clean home, like, so if you really enjoy a clean home, because you do work better, like feng shui wise, a clean home is like one of the best things you can have in your life. If you're cleaning your house, you're not working on your business. And if you're working on your business, you're not cleaning your house. And you're like, I know, like, if you're like me, you're like, oh, I should be doing the laundry. The dishes need to be clean. I need to be vacuuming. If you're already having that done for you, you can focus on your business, and you can put more time and effort and energy into things that are being, like, they're productive monetarily. Like, bringing in money, and not just, doing other activities are not making you money. Cleaning your house is not making you money, but having a clean home will help you make money. So things like that, like those kind of upgrades have been huge. And among other, I have upgraded so many areas of my life, and I'm slowly adding. Like right now, I have my house cleaner come twice a month, and eventually I'll be ready for her to come once a week as I grow into that. So which is another benefit of being financially, like, aware and conscious of how much money you're bringing in, how much money you're spending, and where your money's going, and just being aware of it, because we deserve it. We're women business owners, women entrepreneurs, or lady bosses in general. You're allowed to be financially, like, competent and in charge and empowered and a great steward of your money, so you can have what you need to have in your life that helps you get to where you're wanting to go with your dreams. So, anyway, highly recommend, Get Rich Lucky Bitch, her website, luckybitch.com, and she's got great free resources on her website too, and her podcast is amazing, and her YouTube videos. And then I was going to say also, another podcast I like is Talking Shop with Bree Saucy and Teresa Reed, the Tarot Lady. They are amazing. They cover great topics, and they specialize with spiritual businesses, so being able to handle how to price, and your website, the tech on that side of things, or just like everything dealing with spiritual businesses. It is such great information to have from their viewpoint, and the guests they bring on, I have enjoyed. It's just really good eye-opening. It's good practical infusions, motivational, inspirational infusions, reinforcements into our lives as business owners and creators, and growing our wealth. And then I was going to say also, this is Denise Duffield Thomas. She has like a book list, or recommended books. This is one of them by Sandy Forster, who she is also Australian. How to Be Wildly Wealthy Fast. The title's funny, but it's really good for another like positive reinforcement, practical steps to take, like for your money mindset, and just basically giving yourself permission to not depend on others. You're allowed to be successful as you are on your own, and not waiting for to win the lottery, or things like that. Like, it's okay to each day building your wealth. And the other book is The Wealth Chef. I'm still reading this one by Ann Wilson, which she goes into investments as well, and it's okay to be independent, successful woman, and empowered in ourselves, and creating our lives, and not expecting anyone else to do it for us. Like, we can do this. We can do this. So anyway, I just had to share, because this would apply to anybody. So if anyone is anybody else is curious what I've been inspired by and motivated by, because I'm not naturally good with the money mindset, and dealing with my own money blocks, and how I've overcome them, or we're constantly overcoming them, but how I'm working on them, and growing in dealing with growing my empire, and building a strong foundation for myself, in my business and my, my personal life. Those are the things I've used, and hope you guys enjoyed and have a great weekend.